Okay everybody, welcome back to our ride with E&E Scooter Adventures. We're currently at Burswood Park, or more specifically the Optus Stadium. It's right behind me. There's a big footy festival going on at the moment because the State of Origin, AFL State of Origin is on tomorrow. So a big footy festival going on, just came from there. That was an open training session. So that's pretty cool. Just had Ben Cousins run past me and say g'day as I was getting the scooter out of the car, so that was interesting. You expect to see Ben Cousins floating around. Those of you who know him. Those of you who don't. Synonymous with the Swan River. So, like I said, this is Burswood Park. It's Burswood's casino over up in front of us. We don't really have a massive plan of what we're going to do. Basically just had a little bit of time to kill on a Friday afternoon. Going into the evening, it's now 6 p.m, so got an hour or so to kill. So I figured we'd go from here over to Vic Park and check out Vic Park a little bit because we've seen here enough. If you've watched some of the videos before. There's these blue trees everywhere, which is the Blue Tree Project. Hoping to get everybody talking about suicide and hopefully prevention of it. You'll see those in a lot of places on the side of the road, just random spots, meant to be random, gets you talking, so it's a good little idea. Really nice apartments on the left here. Crown Towers on our right. Super expensive to stay at Crown Towers, but very a lovely hotel in a great spot, obviously. Alright, so we're just going to go from here over towards Vic Park and then see what Vic Park is like on Friday evening after everyone's finished work. Be lots of people heading to the pubs. There's lots of pubs along the strip. Lots of little fooderies, places to eat. That's the casino in front of us, so I'm not wanting to go in there. Well, there's no more pathway, which is a little bit annoying. Keep losing pathways just randomly. Urban Food District, that's a new thing. I believe started today actually. Looks pretty cool. Somewhere to eat, some really nice food, cool food. That was pretty cool. That used to be the Burswood Dome on the left there where the car park now is. I swear to God, these bloody pathways just keep disappearing on us. Yeah, it used to be the Burswood Dome and it got torn down when they started putting up the Perth Arena. Perth Arena is beautiful. But, the dome does have a bit of nostalgia to it, and unfortunately it's no longer with us. And it was a legit dome. The sound looks quite interesting. You were going in and out of vacuum doors, which was very interesting. It was only allowed to do one or two at a time, and it would literally throw you out the door. Quite funny. Let's take a left here. So I don't really know exactly where we're going to end up, but I'm just going to try and stay away from too much traffic and get us to Vic Park the safest way possible would be ideal. And there's just not a lot of pathways to get us where we need to go. So we're backtracking a little bit, but we'll end up making our way in towards Vic Park. We're not that far away from it. Just basically follow these random paths and see where they end up. Thanks, guys. Okay. I reckon we take a left. Do we take a left? No, we'll take a right. We'll go back the other way. I'm just a little bit worried about how to get over that side. And also we're going to be bashed by the horrible sun as it's coming down. Let's hope old mate doesn't decide to just go. Oh, there is pathway on that side. Let's do that. Let's head over to the other side of the road, which is where we need to be. Let's go. Okay. I'll try and get us over the other side so you're not getting hammered by that sun. Get us in a bit of shade. So there's so many sticks and honky nuts and stuff on this pathway, it's not ideal. Yeah. Doesn't matter, we end up in the same spot anyway. Okay, there's a nice little park across the road from the casino. I always knew there was a park there, but never actually seen it. It's quite a nice walk. You can do either the casino walk along the river, and you can do this one, I suppose, which is not too shabby. And we're going to take a left right here. Go through the park, and we should come out on the other side where Shepparton Road / Vic Park starts. Basically, we want to start at the top of Vic Park and head down south, just because the sun will be at our back, so it'll be much better on you guys and me as well. I like to be able to see in front of myself. I do have my sunnies on, but sun's pretty baking. All right. That's a church on the right of us, I believe. It's quite a large church. Okay. Burswood Road, very famous Burswood Road. Famous for its brothels, I reckon. Langtree's just up on the left here. A staple of brothels in Perth. Don't know if it still exists actually. Can't be that much of a staple if it's shut down. I know they started shutting down a lot of organised brothels in Perth. Obviously, not a great look for the city, but I actually kind of just want to turn right and go into Vic Park, because this isn't the most exciting street in the world, especially without the brothels. But we want to get right over to the causeway, basically. Skip over Shepparton Road. We're going to turn right just up here, just get us going the other direction for a little bit. Like I said, we can start at the top of Vic Park. We're heading a little bit too far away now, so we'll just head back the way we came. Hello, see me in the mirror? How you going? Be careful of cars coming out the driveways here. The last thing we want is get taken out on the side of the road. Or take someone else out as well. Not ideal either. Very steep hill, that one. Could have turned left there, but that hill was San Francisco like. Speaking of San Francisco, Em and I will be going to America this year for a white Christmas, and it's nice to say this year because we've been saying next year for so long. It's nice for it to come into existence finally and actually be this year. So we're heading to Los Angeles the end of December, 18th of December we'll be in Los Angeles. Be there for a few days, then we're off to Lake Tahoe to spend Christmas. 6 days there in the snow, waking up hopefully to a white Christmas, which they had this year. Which is pretty spectacular because it did not snow in Lake Tahoe at all leading up to Christmas. And then as we were watching in Australia at 9 p.m. at night, which was around 5 a.m., 4 or 5 a.m., something like that in Lake Tahoe, we're watching a live cam and we saw there was snowing quite heavily. So they got the true Christmas miracle, waking up Christmas morning and it be snowing. Now, we're not expecting it, but we're very hopeful that we can get the same experience. It'll be amazing, but just even if it snows beforehand, and I just want to see snow on the ground for Christmas Day, it'll be amazing. But yeah, that's our plan for this year. Let's go to America for White Christmas. We'll be doing the whole country. We're going to Chicago, New York to watch the ball drop on New Year's Eve. That's pretty exciting. Originally the plan was to go to New York for Christmas, but we found out that the miracle of Christmas movies are all a lie, it's fake. And it very rarely snows in Christmas in New York, so or in December at all, really. Funny thing is, it actually did this year. Matthew Pavich from the Fremantle Dockers, now at Sydney Swans, has put up a photo of him in New York at Christmas, and it was snowing, which is extremely rare for New York to snow on Christmas Day, so he got the true Christmas miracle as well. So we're just crossing over Shepparton Road now. Take us in the heart of Vic Park. A lot of traffic. Em almost died on this road New Year's Eve 2 years ago. I think she thought the little green arrow for us had popped up, but it was actually a green light for the people going straight ahead, and she took off, and so did they. Almost got run down. You gotta be careful along here. People will change lanes randomly as well. Obviously I could have gone down to the lights and got the little green man, but here we are. Just wait patiently. John Hughes Ford is where I bought my Cherry, my new car. I bought a couple cars from here actually. Good spot. Very well known in Vic Park. This is probably the car yard in Vic Park. Could be John Hughes. Packed to the nine for the moment. Lots of cars in there. Last time I went, there was quite a shortage of cars. Okay, this is where you'll see lots of cafes on the side of the street. Lots of people having a drink after work. A Friday night. Place to be. It's probably a bit early for the party crowd, thankfully. Coming down here when there's a party crowd out and about. Not the most fun thing to do. Obviously it's quite tight and they're quite up and rowdy and willing to push you off the scooter if they lick it up enough. So it's a good time to come down here at 6 o'clock, getting the work crowd as they're starting. And it's not too early, or too late rather. They're not too far into their drinky. There you go, mate. Broken Hill Hotel on the left. Nice pub. A lot of these places, they look very old on the outside, and they are very old on the outside. They're still original, mostly. But on the inside, they've had a lot of renovations. Bring them up to the modern day, and they look fantastic. Hey love, what are you doing? What are you doing? Take it as she's turning right. I thought she was turning left. She's not. Pretty packed down here. There's a lot going on. There's a hell of a lot of food places, a lot of hot pots. Never been to a hot pot yet. Tell me if it's any good. A few fitness places as well after you've had a very big feed. Go in and do a workout. Heaps of barbecue, Korean barbecue places. Certainly no shortage of food joints around here. Our favourite down here is Pancho's Mexican restaurant. The truth of the matter is we haven't tried a lot of the other places because we love Pancho's that much. We go there so often. It's a little quieter down this end. There's more businesses that we start hitting now. And then we get back into the cafes, buffets, bars, etc. again very shortly. I'm not going to say a lot down here because it kind of speaks for itself. So I've seen a lot of countries, states, etc. It's all different rules on scooters, but still Perth or WA in general is you can scooter on the footpath. Speed limit's 10 kilometres an hour. So yeah, basically you just got to be careful for pedestrians. And yeah, 10 k's an hour is the limit. I won't lie and say I don't open it up a bit when it's like this and there's nobody around. I'm not going to hit anybody, but also still got to be careful. People walking out in front of you, so just got to keep your eyes and your wits about you. Keep your eyes peeled and your wits about you. There's a few car yards here. I used to come to this car yard on the right here. I used to be Holden for a long, long time, and I used to come here after work. I used to work in Northbridge. Wouldn't finish till 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'd come here and I'd dream about all the cars that I wanted to buy, all the Holdens that I wanted. There's still a bunch of Holdens here. It's pretty cool. Nice to see. Some nice cars in there. Yeah, heaps of car yards here. I went to a scooter shop just up here. Scooteroo, or I think it's Scooteroo, yeah. Up on the left here. And they basically told me that scootering in Vic Park was basically a no-no. And if cops see you, they will pull you over. But we've been riding down these streets for years now, and we've never had any cops interested in us at all, because we're always doing the right thing, always wearing a helmet. Except for that one time you've seen on video where I did not wear my helmet and I got called up, but I didn't get in trouble. He just said maybe next time wear a helmet, that's it. So As long as you're doing the right thing, you're not going to be bothered. People are too in their own head about scooter riders and getting in trouble being a scooter. But the fact of the matter is, if you're not a muppet, you're not going to get in trouble at all. Yeah, all right. Apparently I'm a cockhead. I mean, if you've got a bell on your scooter or your bike, you'd probably ding it to let people know you're behind, eh? Instead of just starting abusing people. Apparently not that bloke. Nice bloke, that guy, eh? I think he's abused that poor bloke as well. Well, look on his face. He's definitely not from around here, that guy. Look like a Russian bloke, something like that, maybe. Anyway, old mate's in a hurry, clearly. Yeah, so that's all the car yards now. There's maybe one or two up a little bit further. Thanks, mate. But other than that, we're back into the cafes and restaurants now. Whoa. If you could smell it, you would understand why it's so good down here. Plenty of Korean barbecue places. Still trying to get over that bloke calling me a cockhead. Mate, how am I supposed to know you're behind me if you don't say anything? And it just baffles me. Frank's Barbecue, great place that one. Texas barbecue, brilliant food in there. Great place to go. Hit that up. Irish pub, I haven't seen that one. Molly's Irish pub over there. It's pumping. Like I said, it's Friday evening, 6:30, so the pubs will be kicking off. And the Irish pubs always go well. Shopping centre on the right, Park Centre. Chicken and Sneakers. Yep, Chicken and Sneakers. They actually is a restaurant. They sell burgers, etc. And they sell high quality sneakers. And they resell sneakers. Definitely starting to pump a bit harder up here. A lot busier this way. This is where we have to come pretty slow. This is pretty tight down here. I wonder if old mate come down here, he'd be losing his marbles. That was not a pedestrian crossing, but people like to just decide to make rules and cross whenever they want because they think people will just stop for them. which unfortunately is because people don't really have a choice when you're walking out in front of them. Poor bloke, 6:30 at night, security guard getting hammered already. All right. You can hate to be a security guard in something like this. It's the amount of people that just come up and just talk rubbish to you. You just got to try and play it off. Yeah, whatever, mate, move on. It would drive me nuts. I would not be able to hack it, I don't think. Nearly at our favourite restaurant now. Pancho's restaurant. Just about to go past it. Nice save. There it is, Pancho's restaurant. That is our favourite Mexican restaurant in the world. Been to a few, been to San Diego, LA, New York, all that. Tried all their Mexicans. Haven't found a better one than Pancho's yet. If you know a better one in America, let me know. Yep, that would be a good idea, just to move over and not take the entire lane up. Grilled's a bit of a staple. There's another pub here. The Balmoral. It's a pub where Em and I had one of our very first dates. On my niece's birthday, actually. Good day. I was dressed to the nines, in a suit. And I was very fit. And I'm certainly far from that now. Lebanese restaurant going off that one. Very busy. We're coming towards the end of the busy part of the strip of Vic Park. It's calmed down a lot from now on. That would be known as the Vic Park Strip. And I think once we start heading back towards the car, the sun won't be as painful as it was earlier. So you won't be getting blasted in the face with the sun the whole way back. So you can see a little bit more as we head back, but we won't head back the same way. We'll go a different way, just so you can see something a little bit different. Thought that dude was pulling over, so I started moving out and I realised he was turning. That was my fault, but it's alright. No harm, no foul. Lots of bottle-os, we call it. Alcohol places, liquor stores. Depends on where you are in the world. Yeah, lots of driving bottle-os on the side of the road. People don't have to get out of their car to get their alcohol to head back to wherever they're going to get drunk. Maybe you don't want to hang out at Vic Park and get drunk. You want to head back to home after your working week and you're knackered. Just want to enjoy yourself at home with a few lagers. Johnny's Kebab Burger and Grill. Wouldn't mind trying that one day. There's a great place in Canning Vale. Oh, look at that. McLaren, my God. Just a casual McLaren chilling in Vic Park. Why not? How beautiful is that? Beautiful colour too. That'd be my favourite colour, purple. Just FYI. Can't say I've seen a McLaren around these parts. So, there you go. And of course, once it starts getting into the later stages of the evening, 9-10 p.m, that's when all the cars come out just to do bog laps around Vic Park, rev it up and make themselves feel cool. I hope the women drop their panties, is I believe what they're going for. I believe I also have to give a shout out to Janet. Thank you for watching all this time, and apologies that we have been away for a while. Those of you who don't know, we had an accident on the scooters when they opened the Armadale line, and we went to check it out and didn't take the camera, which is the stupidest part of it. Em got a little bit distracted by something and took her eyes off the straight and collided into me and took us both out, and ended up a fair amount of damage to myself, and she scraped and scratched and a fair amount of blood come out of her as well, so she also did not get off lightly. But we're back now. We did actually film a video during the week as well. We went to what was called Long Park, up the road here actually, in Oats Street. They're claiming this Long Park to be a 7-kilometre long park of things to do underneath the train line, but it's complete bollocks. It was 100 metres of stuff if you're lucky, which was cool, and 2 fixtures of some pretty lights, and that was it. It made it out to be such a big deal, so we were like, let's go make a video there, it'd be really cool. It was not really cool at all, it was kind of rubbish. Let's keep going down Shepparton Road, shall we? Nah, you know what, it's pretty boring down here. It's literally what you see in front of you, nothing else. So we're gonna go somewhere I actually am not too certain what's down there, but I'll probably realise as soon as I go down there exactly what it is. But for now, we'll go check it out, see if it's any different, if it's any more exciting rather. Got myself in a pickle here. Should have definitely waited on the other side and pressed the button, but I didn't. I'll be stuck in the middle for a bit. Okay, we're good to go. Well, we didn't get a green light, but they had a red light, so we're sweet. We're good to go. Poor girl's still waiting. Alrighty. So this is more off the beaten track of Vic Park. We're going towards, I don't even know where we're going, to be honest. What was Great Eastern Highway, I think. Yeah, into the Welshpool kind of area. Maybe it's still classed as Vic Park, I don't know. But you get a bit of a look just off the street, on the main strip of Vic Park, of what it looks like in suburbia, I guess you could say. Where you can live for multiple millions of dollars per residence. The housing down here is crazy. I mean, I was saying before about all the bars and pubs and things looking old on the outside and modern on the inside. They do the same with the housing down here. All the housing's so old that a lot of them 100 plus years old. And they just completely renovate the inside and it all looks very modern, new, not at all what it looks like on the outside. There's a few obviously that they leave in the original condition, but a lot of them they just renovate. I reckon that's probably a lot to do with resale value as well. Obviously comfort, it's a bit nicer living in modern amenities. This I think we're actually coming up to this so-called long park now, so I'm actually going to get it in the video, I think. Where are we? Oats Street, yeah, this is exactly it. This is crazy. All right, so this is where we came during the week for this so-called party opening thing on Saturday, actually. And it was supposed to be 7 kilometers long from here, but you'll see very quickly that it is not at all what it claims to be, and there's not a whole lot going on. There is a couple of nice little fixtures here though. Nice basketball court, and all the train line, all the stations that have been done up are really nice as well. So this is Oats Street Station. It's quite a nice station. A lot of them, all the new ones are quite similar, which is why I couldn't even realise where I was, because they all look the same. But yeah, this is nice. It's got nice pike there. Nice bark. Yeah, no, I can't speak English. Nice bike paths, walking paths. Nice parks as well with barbecues. Let's just bring the family and have a meal. Nice grassy areas. And so up here, a little bit further, is skate park and a basketball court. Cool basketball court.
But it's people you know.
Let's check out this little skate park. I'm not going to do anything stupid because I've done it before and it almost ended up very badly. But this is the little skate park, which is pretty cool. And that's the basketball court directly over there. It is all lit up at night time, so you can come down here and play ball. And so when we came down the other day, they were playing basketball at 10 PM. So probably not great for the people living around the area, but I'd imagine they turn the light off at some point. Nice playground here for the kids. This is a cool little parky bit. Yeah, the park's pretty cool if you're a child or you've got little kids. Bringing them here would be pretty cool. That's it. That's basically it. I think there might be a little fitness. Yeah, there's a little fitness bit up here. So we'll come check this bit out as well. But I'm still confused as to where they're pulling this 7 kilometre long long park from. I don't understand what that means, because it's definitely not that. That's a little fitness area. Get your pump on. It's good to have those around the place. As a train goes over the top of us right now. Something that was unheard of in Western Australia 2 years ago. Getting a nice little kids playground, obstacle course thing. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Like if you're a kid, this would be pretty cool. Like coming down here, jumping on the flying fox here. I'm a 40-year-old man and I want to jump on the flying fox. If that was me on that ride, I'd be hurling. Thought that kid was gonna come off in it. All right, so that was it though. That is it. We went from Oats Street Station to Carlisle, so the next stop. That's it. So please tell me why in the world it's called Long Park, that they claim it to be 7 kilometres long. Because that was, no, I mean it was more than 100 metres. I was a little bit stiff on the 100 metres. Maybe a kilometre. Maybe, oh yeah, it's a stretch. Even a kilometre's a stretch. It might be close to a kilometre long, but that's it. So 7 kilometres is a massive stretch, and it's definitely ended because there's no more underneath. It just goes flat as of here. We're going to head back this way as we head back towards Optus Stadium now. I think they were doing Channel 7, was doing something in the right out front of the stadium, out front of Caulfield. Caulfield? Yeah, that's what it's called, the Caulfield? I'm so confused. Doesn't sound right. I think it is. The Caulfield pub. Pretty sure that's what it is. We'll soon find out anyway. Big pump up for tomorrow's footy game anyway. State of Origin, Western Australia versus Victoria. Long time since they've done it, so very exciting to have it in Perth. At a nice big stadium at Optus. Beautiful stadium it is too. So that's pretty much Vic Park. And we're going to head back towards the car now, so you'll get a little bit of more taste of what it looks like. Not down the main strip of Vic Park. Gravel and dirt is the worst. Oh, this is where we got stuck the other day. I'm going to take a left. I might even go straight because I don't actually know what's straight. Let's go have a look at what's straight. Probably nothing, and we'll probably end up having to turn around and come back again. And it says no local traffic, local traffic only, meaning there's probably nothing down there, and we're going to run into a dead end. We're about to find out. I like to find little sneaky pathways or something that we can get down. Little hidden gems, you know. You wouldn't come down here either because you'd see that sign, local traffic only, you just wouldn't come down here. So most people wouldn't have driven down this road. I know I haven't. Lived here all my life. No, I know exactly where this is. We were down here the other day. Let's take a left. Just want to check out this little estate. Pretty fancy estate. Very quiet. Quiet and fancy estate for being so close to everything. There's the train there. Left only. I mean, we could go straight if we wanted to, but we're not going to because it's pretty boring down that way. So we will go left. We'll take its advice and we'll go left. See what's down here. Crazy to find quiet streets in Vic Park after where we just came from. How nice are these streets though? They're pretty nice. They're also steep. Yeah, this is a very nice little part of Vic Park here. Lots of beautiful trees. It is in the middle of the blaring summer. Car coming behind us, so we'll move on to the footpath. There are still some very old houses in this area. A lot of them look abandoned. Super old one. And then that one looks super old, but it also looks like it's been renovated. So this is the one, this is a street that said it was local traffic only, but I feel like that's just a way to keep a lot of traffic out because it's not a dead end or anything. It's just a very nice street with less traffic. And I feel like that's what they're trying to do, is just keep traffic out of it because it is such a quiet space. They want to keep some areas away from that noise pollution, I guess. When we head to America, and I said we'll be going to LA, Chicago, New York, we're literally just going to Chicago for 2 days just so we can see the Home Alone house. Pretty much going to go to the Home Alone house, take a photo, go back to our hotel, relax for a day, and then head off to New York. But we had to do it. I had to see the Home Alone house so close to Christmas. 3 days after Christmas, as a matter of fact, so it's just a must on the list. Oh, it's a beautiful street. Look at this. I'm gonna go down here just because it's a nice street. That's a nice little strip of street. I think we've had some gems over here. Look at this view. Oh. Look at the view. Ahead of us, you can see the Matagarup Bridge. Just peeking out over the top there. What a view that is. I don't really want to go down the bottom of this because it means that that's it. We're at the bottom, we're not coming back up. Wow, looks like they're having a huge party there. It's like a baby shower or something. Still very quiet street. And a lot of old houses again. And some new ones being built on the right. So a bit of mixture, old and new. When we're in Lake Tahoe, we'll probably be going to San Francisco as well. So check out Alcatraz and the cool streets. Massive hills. And while it'll be super cold, I'm hoping that we can get on some scooters and do some videos there as well. That'd be really cool fun. Don't think we'll be able to do it in Lake Tahoe because it will likely be covered in snow. So I doubt the scooters will be out and about. But we'll be hiring them wherever we can, whenever we can. Wow, stunning streets. Look at these houses. This is the American dream type houses, these white picket fence, beautiful houses. And we come to the end of that and it's straight in back into noise pollution and lots of cars and the end of the quiet strip of streets. Back to actually where we came from. We'll head back this way just so we can take a little bit more of a scenic route. Because going back that way, you've seen that already. And we'll see if we can get something for you that's just a little bit nicer to look at as we head back to the Optus Stadium. And as we start heading towards Optus Stadium, you'll see it in all its glory. And looking stunning as it does. Can't take my finger off the accelerator because I'm losing power going up this quite steep hill. What a little bird. Yeah, I think I made a mistake coming up this way, to be honest. I did say that coming down the hill, I didn't want to come down because I didn't want to have to go back up. And here we are, walking back up a hill because I definitely misjudged how steep it actually was. People enjoying their garden. Back to the train line. I mean, yes, it's not the most pretty thing to look at, but we will see some more stuff as we head back this way. Start going inwards as well. See what we can find. Found food. Can definitely smell food. Smells lovely around here. Wouldn't think there'd be food around here, but definitely smell it. All right, so we're gonna end up back where we were trying to avoid anyway, but that's okay. Because I will take you to the left of the stadium this time. No, that's where we came from last time. Sorry, I'll take you to the right of the stadium. Yeah, you know what? We will go back this way. This could be a mistake going this way, but maybe not. We'll be okay. I actually would like to go over that bridge, to be honest. It's kind of where I want to be. And there is a pathway that leads up there, but unfortunately it's steps. So we ain't going up there. We'll just make our way around. Oh, actually it might not be steps. No, it's not steps, but it is very steep. Let's see if we can make it. Without a run up, the answer will be no. So we'll just walk it. Should go on the other side. That one looks a lot less steep. So as we come over that bridge, we start to get a bit of a view of Burswood and Optus Stadium. There's Great Eastern Highway. We're in the casino Burswood on the left of us. People start piling in there now. Let's go gambling and drinking, eating. It's a good night. We're going to go right around down the bike path and just see where this leads us. Thought he was pointing at me then. That's Burswood Station. A few nice beer halls here, the Blaster on the right there. Moved from just up here where Rocky Ridge is. It's a good place to go, especially before the footy. It's not too far from the station. You would definitely want to jump on the Burswood train and just train into the stadium though, because it'd be a good 25-minute walk at least from there to the stadium, maybe half an hour. I've done it a few times, so not the funnest thing to do. Rocked up late to games because you get a little bit confident and cocky on how quick you can actually get there when it turns out not to be true. Oh, that's a slow down because the pathway ends. So I don't know if we're actually going to be able to get over, but we're going to find out if there is a way around or we have to go back to Burswood Station and cross over there. Because there is a really good view of the stadium just here. On the left, you can just see it peeking out They did have open training, which I did attend. Said hello to a few of the boys. Got an autograph or two, a few photos. It was good. Kids were enjoying it. Not our kids, obviously. We don't have any, but everyone else's kids were having a great time. Yeah, okay. So that's it. We can't go any further down here. That's all right. We will just head back and go Burswood Station way. We'll cross over there. So I've actually pumped up the tyres on the scooter up to 50 psi, which I thought was way too high and would not be good for the scooter, but turns out to go longer distances, keep your battery level higher, doesn't lose batteries, or what I'm trying to say. Keep your battery from running out quicker, especially if you're a larger person as well. Bit heavier, then you want to pump them up between 45 to 40 to 50 psi, and it's certainly worked a treat, as my battery has lasted a hell of a lot longer. I still have half my battery, 24 kilometers left, and we've gone a fair way. We've been gone for over an hour. It's 14 kilometers we've done, so yeah, definitely have a look at pumping your tyres up on your scooter if you think you're not getting as much battery as you should be. It does make the ride a little harder, but you get used to it pretty quick anyway. It doesn't bother me at all.
Hold the bag thing, you know, for them to keep.
So X1B is the one.
Okay. Back on the scooter we are. Crossing over Burswood there. And like I said, that there, right in front of us, that car park, that used to be Burswood Dome. Used to be a 20,000 seat stadium. And it was cool, very cool. I love that stadium. Went to quite a few good events there. Metallica played there as well. Unfortunately, torn down, replaced with a car park. But it's definitely needed because the parking for the Optus Stadium is almost non-existent. We don't even try to park in there. It's impossible to try and get in there. So we park a fair way away, a few kilometres away, and then just scooter in. Saves us a lot of trouble. Trying to get parking is a nightmare. It's not a stadium that was built for driving to. It's definitely a stadium that was built to get public transport to it, and that's why they built a stadium, station stadium. But not everybody likes taking the train. It's still a pain in the ass. And then at the end of the night, at the end of the game, it takes forever to get on the train because everyone's trying to get on there, and there's massive queues, massive lines, and you end up waiting for 3 or 4 trains until you can finally get on. So it is rather painful to take the train to the stadium and home. So we've just stopped doing it. and much prefer to drive as far as we can and then scooter in the rest of the way because it's a lot of fun, and we can scooter right to the ridge of the stadium because there's always plenty of places to lock up your scooters or your bikes, so no troubles there at all. There's also always lots of roads blocked off as well, like down here is always blocked off because they don't want traffic coming down here. It's incredibly painful. It takes forever to get down here. So it's a long walk. If you're walking this way to the stadium, it's quite a long way. A lot of people do it, but yeah, it just bores me walking that far and takes just far too long. We want to get home, see the puppy. And there is the magnificent Optus Stadium in all of its glory. At sunset, what a beautiful time to come down and see it. Sunset, lovely. Stunning. It's orange at the moment, not sure why. Now it's purple. Interesting colours they decided to go through. Beautiful stadium. And what a time of evening to see it. Burswood tennis. Where they play, or used to play some Hopman Cup games there. Not sure if they do. I'm not even sure. I don't think the Hopman Cup even exists anymore actually, now that I say that. I think it's changed to something else now. We want to turn left here, head into the stadium, back to the car. So we've seen Vic Park, seen the outskirts of Vic Park, got lost a couple of times, and here we are. Back where we started at Optus Stadium. Sounds like they've wrapped up the footage. The Channel 7 thing, whatever it was they were doing. We'll go and have a quick look at the festival that they got going on down there, so you can see what we came from. Shame I didn't have my camera on. I was wearing my meta glasses as well, and Ben Cousins come walking directly past me by himself. Say hello to me, say hello back. Nice enough. I didn't even think about turning my glasses on. It took me a bit to realise. I think the only reason I thought about it is because he just got a photo with somebody, but I didn't actually pay attention. I heard the guy say, "Thanks Benny, see you later." It just made me want to turn and have a look. And yeah, it was indeed Ben Cousins. So this is the footy festival they got going on for the State of Origin, which I believe started today. I think ends tomorrow night when the game's over. Pretty cool. They got a nice stage set up as well where they were doing this Channel 7 and radio stuff. Food trucks as well. Wish I got myself something to eat. Those sausage sizzles smell so good. Players in there. Who's there? Can't see. It's Dan Does Footy or Dan Orange. Used to play AFL, and I think a lot of people don't realise that. Because there's now such a media personality. People forget he actually played footy. GWS and Carlton. campfield. So it was a campfield that I was talking about. Oh, so we're just done a lap just so you could see it. I don't know why I'm going back around again because I actually need to go back the way I just came. Go back to the car. Not the brightest spark. I'll show you a little bit around here as well while you're here.
Come back with two very, very quick goals. Now remains to be seen whether Victoria
Showing the game on the screen.
absolutely
Oh, very old State of Origin game.
What really has been one of the best football matches I think you would ever wish to see.
There's not 31 minutes gone. I'd say about 2 minutes to go at the most. Victoria down by 3 points. Knocked out by Keane. He's played a great game, the big bloke. He won't give it. He's still going after it. He knocked it out, but the umpire
cool.
will ball up. So I would say about 2 minutes at the most, Eric and Desi. Up they go.
I assume anyone that can't come tomorrow, they'll be able to sit there and watch the game on the big screen. That'd be pretty cool. It is sold out tomorrow. We'll be here as well, watching the game.
They're trailing by 3 points out to the lane. He's grabbed the mark and he's out there on the centre wing position.
Plays on quickly, gets it to Bird. Last roll of the nice leader coming up for the Victorians. Bird goes towards half forward. Williams has taken the mark. Over the top to Royal. Royal inside scoring range. Another chance for Hill and
Stop watching the people watching the game as though it's happening right now. Getting right into it. Check that out. 2 chicks on stilts. That scares the crap out of me just looking how high they are. Bloody hell. Wasn't so far away from home, I'd grab some food to take home from one of these food trucks. I'm a good 35-40 minutes away from home. Too cold by the time I go home. Ah, the quokkas are out. Let's check out the quokkas. Matagrup Bridge there. What a time of night. It's the quokkas. Cool. Very cool. Alright. That's it. That is Vic Park and the footy festival. So I'm going to head back to the car now, so hopefully you all enjoyed. Hopefully you all enjoyed today's video. So head back to the car. Make sure you drop a like, comment, subscribe. Tell me where you want to go next. I'll see what I can do. Better yet, tell me where your favourite place that I went today was. Tell me what you enjoyed about the video, what you didn't. And hopefully you enjoy the game tomorrow if you're going to it. Or if you watch it on TV, enjoy the game. And we will see you on the next video. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Ta-ta for now and good night. See you later.